Way up north of us. Oh, about 10 miles from here. It come down on the east side. Now it's coming this way. The wind's kicked up little white caps, even on such a small lake. It's really blowing hard. It must be 40 miles an hour out there. And the lightning hitting up on these hills just above us, off on the east side of the lake. But I don't mind that. It don't bother me at all. Chances of getting hit by lightning is about as much as winning the lottery. But it looks like it's going to be a wet night. Sure enough, it's going to be wet. But I think we'll be all right. Wind so hard it's about to blow the camera off my arm. I'd like to get a couple of good strikes. And sure enough, Mother Nature, she's obliging. The next morning, it was cold and wet. Well, it wasn't cold, like I said. It's nice and warm up here. The lake is just like a sheet of glass. There ain't a breeze stirring, and it's real nice and comfortable. Looks like a wonderful day coming. Sure enough. Clouds been real overcast, and sun's trying to break through. If it does and it clears up, it'll get up to be 110 degrees. But I don't think it will. I think it looks like it's going to be a rainy day all day today. And that's really not conducive to catching fish, you know. Everybody says when it's raining like this, don't even try it. But this lake is such a fine lake that, well, we'll see. She's got one.
Oh, I had two? Oh, that's my other one. Hi, Mr. Catfish. 5 little fishies.
Well, she's right back at it. It won't be long before she has another.
See those tiny little strippers that come around the line?
Yeah.
They come around it like they want about 1 second on it.
Yeah?
But there's another way I know. When I pulled it in, I could feel it on the end of the...
you don't really know you got it until you...
Well, see, you can see that circle.
Yeah. Look at the reflection of the cloud.
I know. Did you get all that?
Isn't that something?
Well, it ain't no fun to take her fishing.
What?
She gets up first thing in the morning, gets out here usually before daylight, and starts catching them. It was a cold, wet night. Well, it really wasn't cold, but it was wet. But it sure does make the air nice. Beautiful. It's so clean, you just can't hardly stand it. I guess the next thing we ought to figure on is having a little breakfast. Then we'll get down to some serious fishing. On a beautiful lake. Looks like we're going to have our supper this morning. It was too wet last night.
that we had to go to bed hungry. But that'll make it all the better this morning. A couple of ribeyes. I think that's what they are. So far it looks pretty good today. You know, just as calm as it can be. I already got a couple of fish. We'll get some breakfast down here, and maybe if my coffee ever boils, I'll be in good shape, and we can maybe go over on the other side of the lake up in that little catfish cove. See if we can't get enough, at least for a good mess. Fantastic day, isn't it? I'm sure glad you come with us.
Well, we've come as far as we can go on the road, and the rest of it's going to be on a little trail. A little trail that goes up into some holes in the tules. And along the way, we run into this old tarantula hawk. You ever see one of them? Yeah, they make their living killing tarantulas and taking them home and hatching their eggs in them. And then the little baby tarantula hawks can survive until they can grow up big and go out and catch their own tarantula. Cattails, well, I call them tules, but they're cattails and all over the place. She insists on going ahead. I tell her to watch out for snakes because it's a real good spot to run into a rattlesnake. But she got the fishing bug. She wants to catch something. She wants one of them 15-pound flatheads. Well, I really don't care for them. But maybe we'll catch one. You never know. It'd be fun just to watch her fight it and get it in the shore. First little hole we come to is not quite big enough for both of us, so she don't stay here long. So I'll have to catch up with her here in a second. Through the old Palo Verdes and the mesquites. She's already got the fishing pole set up and she's right busy reading a book. As long as she got a book and a fishing pole, there ain't nothing in the world to bother that woman. You know, she thinks that is what life's all about. And she could be right. We got a canopy of willows way up high over above us. So if the sun does come out, we'll be fine. Of course, I'm afraid it's going to start raining pretty soon. Looks like it again. We're going exploring a little bit. I hear a lot of quail around here. They come down to the river, down to the lake and get them a drink, and they stay pretty close. Go up on the hills and feed during the day, and then they come back. And I imagine they cover up in these trees around here to stay away from the coyotes, bobcats. No telling what all critters are after them. Get up here, I can watch these cormorants a little bit. I wonder if these are the same ones that they are the same kind that they use in Japan. You know, put their little ring around their neck so they can't swallow the fish. And tie a string to them so they can't get away. They use them for fishing birds. I wonder, are they native to here? Or were they brought over by somebody? Never know, really. But they just love this little lake as well as we do. Now the coots. Now that is a duck. Of course nobody eats one of them, I don't think. But all of the lakes in the southwest are full of coots. And they just live here year round. Well, it started raining. We're going to have to go someplace else. Besides, there's a couple of holes we haven't checked out. I'm going to get it out of here and get us into a good spot. Again, been raining pretty steady ever since last night. But we have got bites. We did hook some fish. Well, we didn't hook them. They're that dang flatheads, and they just sucked the damn chicken livers right off of the fish, right off of the hook. So we're going to go down here a little ways farther. Maybe we can catch us some some channel cat off of one of these steep banks. Give it a try. I don't mind getting wet because it's warm, pretty hot. Well, there's a break in this little thicket of acacias. You know, there's about 12 different types or varieties of acacia or mesquite. All of them got beans. First, beans was a long time. These mesquite beans were survival for the Indian people in a lot of instances. There she is. I'm gonna go back up in this, under this high bank and give it a try. You know, for a holiday weekend, we've only seen probably 3 other bunches down here. 3 other families. This is kind of a secret place, you know. And the water's calm again. There's no rain. Looks like she got her another one. You got a good one, it looks like.
Mother Mary. Let me lose him.
You gonna try and horse him up?
Yeah.
How big do you think he is? Careful.
Don't bite me, guy. Jesus! Oh my God! I can't get him up for you to take his picture.
My guy.
Oh, God damn it! Hurry!
Well, it looks like it's been a very successful fishing trip. We're going to go on down to another little lake. One that is even better than this for catfish. But these are so clean and pretty. We've got probably 10 pounds of fillets. So I would say that's just about as good as you want to get, wouldn't you say? Well, it looks like we're running out of day again, but we're going to go down and check the other lake out anyway. We're back on the paved road, headed back to the agency, and then on to the dam. It's probably the most beautiful dam ever built. But it's kind of sad because the lake is way down. They say if it goes much farther, the fish will die off. And this has world record flatheads in it, some of them 65 pounds. And 16-pound bass, one of the best bass lakes in the world. The dam's guarded by 2 cement eagles, concrete. Built in 1927, it took them 2 years. But it was very architecturally beautiful. It's kind of built as a reservoir for the farmers. Of course, they didn't tell the Indians that whenever they built it, because they had their town right down close to the Gila River here, and they were living off of it. And they'd built ditches and everything. All of a sudden, the government come along and says, "You're going to have to move. But we'll tell you what. We'll give you all the water and all the free electricity till the end of time." Of course, they got neither. Well, that's what they've been doing to them for a long, long time. They were the defeated people. Our friend Bruce Babbitt, he said he's going to fill the lake up. Now I wonder how he's going to do that.